back, DrillFreak Nation, guys and gals. This is going to be our last episode here for the 7-day PYGO challenge. This would be day number 7. And what we're going to do today is we're going to work on getting us set up a little bit better for hitting the driver. So we're going to use our swing trainer. We're also going to use our foam, our 2-inch foam pad right in through here. And if you notice, I have it on the front foot. This time it's not in the back. We're actually going to elevate our lead side versus the trailing side. And this is going to help us try to introduce the fact that, well, we need a little bit better launch. We're going to hit slightly up on the golf ball or square if we were hitting a driver, not down into the golf ball and adding a lot of backspin, because then you would get no roll. Here we're going to try to get a good 25 to 30 yards roll within this particular PYGO challenge, which is what I try to get my students when we're on the launch monitor. Trying to get about at least 25 yards of roll to 30 yards of roll. But what it takes is a good setup, and we're going to use the PYGO challenge right now to get us to that point. So right now, we're going to hold again the swing trainer, as I said earlier, about, you might have a black line there. If not, take your lead hand down about 3 to 4 inches, and we're going to hold it much like a driver this time, coming through. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to play this ball as we would with the driver. We're going to put the lead foot and we're going to elevate it now on the pad. And we're just going to take just a short backswing right now. And I don't want you to see something. I'm not going to say anything right now. So as soon as I take this club back, again, one of the things you want to notice is there's no swing. We're just keeping pressure on that lead foot as we take it back. And then it hopes we're going to, at that point, we're going to take, when we use the swing trainer, we're going to put some of that weight from in here. We're going to move it, transfer it into the inner part of our trailing quad right there, and you'll feel a lot of it in your right glute. So there's no swaying going on even with the driver. We're trying to stay centered. If you try to move off the ball, you're going to hit a lot of bad shots, a lot of slices, a lot of bad stuff goes on. So right now we're going to get set up. We're going to hold the swing trainer, and if you notice right now, my right shoulder is below my lead shoulder, my left shoulder being a right-handed player. You can even see my hips right now, the angle. That's all for us to get a nice launch angle. So when we go to hit and we go to swing through and we stop right there, well, wow, we're in a great position to have some mass behind the shot, and we have a really nice launch angle right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into our address position, really feel that, and take the club back slowly, somewhere into this area. We don't have to do a full backswing right now. We're just going to take it back to this position in here, but what we're really trying to do is to feel as we move into impact, nice and slow, and we get through, you're going to want to see some red on that swing trainer. Remember, we start with blue, but now we want to see some red. And if you notice, my back foot's still on the ground, and I have a nice launch angle. Everything I have there is going. Now with this PYGO drill, we're really going to want to feel like we're pushing off that back foot. We're pushing off. So right about there, that back or trailing foot should be off the ground. Remember, we're not going to fall backwards as we're swinging. The whole purpose of this PYGO challenge, my left foot is elevated, but my right foot's got to drive off that ground to get through this shot. So it's more work doing it that way with a lead foot elevated than it is with 2 feet planted. So the more you practice this and do this at home, you're strengthening your lower body, you're strengthening your core, and you're going to be in a position right there, the moment of impact right there, your hands are either going to be even with the ball. Some guys are slightly behind the ball, depends on the ball flight, but anywhere from here, right through there, slightly forward. You'll see some guys hitting draws, they might be slightly forward like that. And then at that point, we're just going to push off that back foot. There should be a lot of weights moving again into that lead foot, but we are not going to fall back. So we're going to do 10 reps. We'll start one more time. We're going to take it back, keeping that pressure right there. Remember that squat. So we want to feel our glutes back. Slowly, we're bringing the swing trainer into the impact position, and we're going to stop right about there. There's impact. And you can see my trailing foot, my pivot, my right side pivot. I am going to just push off the ground and then stop right about there. So it's going to take about a good 10 seconds to do this. Again, try when you're doing it at home. Again, still try to maintain that spine angle tilt coming through. But you're going to see doing this drill at home, we saved this for last, you have to work that backside, otherwise you're going to fall backwards. And we don't want to do that. And it's just, again, it's going to help build and make you stronger, especially lower body, pushing, getting off, which is why I like the Pilates and yoga type moves that we use here in our golf swing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 7-day PYGO challenge. Any questions, any comments, feel free to hit us up on all of our websites, especially the DrillFreak.com website. We have more to come. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to show you guys. I love doing these things. If your group or organization would like for me to come in to speak to you guys and perform some of the PYGO at your golf course, a community event, anything, look us up, hit us up, let us know when or where, and we will try our best to be there. Thank you guys so much, and remember, 30-day PYGO challenge is still out there on our website for you guys to practice and do as much as you can. Thank you, DrillFreak Nation. Okay, DrillFreak Nation, this is our last one for our last day. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to use a swing trainer right now. And this particular exercise kind of takes me back when I was a pitcher growing up through my whole baseball career. But we're going to learn to get off that back side, and we're going to use a swing trainer to help us. So right now with this CBS exercise, we're just going to pick up, I'm going to pick up my lead leg right now. I'm keeping my trailing foot back. And I want you to hold that balance there for a good 5 seconds. At this particular point, all we're going to do now is push off our back side, much like a pitcher would push off the mound, off the rubber on the mound. And you can see that swing trainer there was way out in front of me. And we're getting not just the push or the pivot in this particular exercise, but we're going to start up, 5 seconds, keep that center point, and just push off and stop right there. Just making sure that you're completely squaring out to your target. Give yourself some room when you do this, but it's nice to use the swing trainer for this particular exercise. And I hope you guys enjoyed the 7-day PYGO challenge.